Welcome back, everybody. Bill, Outdoor Fabrications, gonna put up another video here for you. Kind of the end of the day. It's getting dark. Gets a little dark out in my shop, you know, the greenhouse shop. Cleaned up a little bit, enjoying a beverage. As you can see, I got my my coaster here, and you probably can't make that out, but that's my Outdoor Fabrications glass. Enjoying it with my favorite cocktail here. Can't really get into what the type is. Maybe you recognize the bottle. As you can see, I am getting dangerously low. And I may have to take a stop at my second favorite store in the whole wide world tomorrow. Number one is Harbor Freight. Number two would be the discount liquor store. So the last video I put up had to do with how I etched the glasses, how I, you know, did everything from the Cricut to the etching cream to the wipe off and all that. And of course, these are the Mancave Coasters. You can't forget about that. And a couple videos ago, you saw that I was playing around with some electrochemical etching. So what I'm going to do here is we're gonna etch on the bottom of the coaster, kind of a part two thing, and then I'm going to show it to you with the etched glasses. So after it's all over, come on back here. I'm going to tell you about some exciting news I got for you. See you in a bit. Well, the first thing is you got to cut the blanks out. You got to get them ready for the etch. What I got here is a piece 16th gauge. You know, I could show you cutting them out, but it's not really difficult. The coasters measure 4x4. It's a 4-inch circle on the coaster. Pretty much I just go up here about 4 1/4 here on the other side. Etch my line, cut them off with the, you know, the little cutoff wheel. Then I usually cut this piece in half. I try to get like 9 inches long, so I got like an inch over to work with. Get them to look like this. I'm using my you know, portable bandsaw on the stand there to cut those in half. These are only 4 1/4, so the 5-inch saw works great. And I just simply go over that here with the, you know, the flap disc. That's a 60 flap. Shines it up, you know, shine it on both sides. I used to go with this. Before I did the etching, I used to make them like that. Now, fellas, I know what that looks like, but let's not go there. We're trying to be a little family friendly here. Just keep your little comments to yourself. Yeah, I know, funny. I'm a guy too, but you know, let's get over it. But anyhow, I used to cut those out to the 4-inch circle part of it. And then I'd go in and I'd, you know, put the stencil on it, etch it out. But the trouble is, when it's like that, it's really difficult. It takes a lot of time and more work than it needs to you know, to center it on that. And okay, stop with what you're thinking. Throw that away. We don't do that anymore. There's no more circles. We're going to say circles in the look. We're going back to these that are the squares. And in a minute, I'm going to show you, we'll put the 4x4 pattern on there. And we'll go ahead and etch that out. Which is the, you know, the blank piece that I cut out. That's 4 1/4 wide, 9 inches long. That leaves us an inch to stick out of the fluid in the etching so we don't mess up, you know, our leads. and that will center that image perfectly where we're going to cut it out. So I'm going to finish up these other two and do a couple others, and I'll show you the, the etching part of it. That's just a quick shot. We're ready to go. Got two of the stencils on. Back's covered in tape. Front's covered in tape. Gonna set up the etcher. All right, there it is. We're in the secret sauce. Of course, it's just the salt water. And you can see we're etching right away. It's been in there about 20 minutes right now. If you want to know a little more about how the electro etching aspect of it works, I do have another video up that does it in pretty good detail for you. I'm going to be working on the other ones while that's going. We're going to leave that in there about an hour and 15. And I did forget to tell you one important step, and that is on this piece here, which is the piece that you're etching. You got your positive lead on that, negative lead on the sacrificial piece. Make sure you just wash that off real quick with Dawn dish soap. You might have a little bit of oil or grease left over on that piece, and that is detrimental to this process. So, just a little Dawn dish soap, wash it off, put your stencil on, and let it go. Okay, fellas, I'm just going to show you real quick how we do it. Basically, we got 41 chain, 41 rollers chain. If you count out 12 links, that's exactly what you need. I've cut this piece here, 12 links. I got a couple more in here. Roller chain comes with a fair amount of oil and grease. Kind of nasty little things, trying to keep them from rusting up. And we put them in here. I put a little we do a little bit of a diesel bath on it, and that'll pretty much get all your oil off. I'll spray it with a little brake clean too, get it cleaned up pretty good, best I can. Got a tip for you guys: don't leave your brake clean rag or your diesel fuel rag sitting on your welding table. You'll have a flare up. You have that stuff from time to time. Not enough to kill you, but you know what I'm saying. So we have all that. We end up having a piece of chain looks like this. It's clean. It's all cleaned up. I'll actually put a little bit of brake clean on it just to finish it up. This is a ladle that I got at I think I got it at a flea market quite a while ago. And it just works perfect for this or any kind of surface like that you have. Put those two together such as that. Grab your little MIG pliers or whatever needle nose pliers you have. Make sure your ends are packed in the way you want it. Hold it like that. Get that good and straight. Get that round on there, and you'll see what that does is that pretty much gives you your perfect little circle. Easiest way I've found to do it is right there, just like that. So without boring you with the welding and whatnot, once you have this on here and it's laid out right where you want it, you got it pretty even. Where you're holding these two together, you tack that real quick. Once you tack it, you get rid of the pliers, and then you go around and you fill in every low link, every inner link. Okay, what you want to do is you want to tack that on both sides so it doesn't move, and that'll keep it in a circular form for you. After you've done that and you've tacked it, it's going to look just like that. The light's a little rough in here right now, and I hope you can see these. There's our Punisher skull. We got the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. Flaming Bike. Molon Labe, the Don't Tread on Me. And down here we got the Harley Davidsons. This is a blank one up there. I apologize for the shades. But that's a blank one there. But if we come back here, I just wanted to show you, these are really like two different types here, okay? This is, I always, dropped them in muriatic acid just to clean it off, and that's what it looks like coming out of the muriatic acid. This is kind of more natural. It's a little darker. I don't know if this camera is going to pick it up, but you can actually see like the burn marks in it. And I kind of like that better. A couple of these I did some cleanups on. I guess it was this one here that I actually put muriatic acid on that and cleaned it up. But the rest of these are, that one there, I think you can see the burn marks on it a little better. It just looks a little more natural. I'm going to wrap this up for you. That's another one with the burn marks. Jesus, I apologize. I can't get this right. It's dark in here right now, but I kind of, I don't know. I like it better that way, but I can do it. I don't know if you can see a contrast between those two, what the cleaned one and the muriatic acid looks like. Maybe you can see it with the Harley one a little better. But I'm kind of liking it this way a little bit better. But, if you want to buy them, I'll leave that as an option for what you can do. You can get a hold of me. But right now I'm going to wrap this up. And we'll see what it is. But I really think those are kind of cool. I got, these are the finished ones with the clear coat on them. Basically, there's three coats of clear coat on each one. I mean, look at that. Look at that with the marks. That's just, I kind of like that better. But anyhow, let's go to the wrap up, and we'll finish this one up. Just gonna do some quick shots. I don't know if you can see it better here or not. There's your Punisher skull. That's the glass that goes with it right there. Got the Phoenix rising up out of the ashes. The only Phoenix I could find was on this little smaller glass. I haven't made one in a while. Probably can still get the smaller glass if you want it, but we've generally gone up to the bigger glasses here. Harley Davidson, looking pretty good there. This is the right way to do the glass. I don't know if you can make out the Harley on that. Or we have this Harley Davidson that's natural, not dipped in the acid. And if you watched my glass making video, that's the one I kind of messed up a little bit, so we went with a reverse etch on it. Flamin' Bike with the Flamin' Bike glass. Don't Tread on Me, Molon Labe coming up next. These two kind of go together. Second Amendment rights. There's the Molon Labe. There it is in the coaster. So as you can see, it works out really well. And that's your package deal. Now you know how I do it. Oh, dear God. The nectar of the gods there, fellas. Thank goodness somebody came up with Lynchburg, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, here you go. There you are. There's the new ones. I'm putting them out. I think the etching makes them a little bit special. I don't know about you guys, but, I'm still offering the plain ones. I'll always offer the plain ones. But I like the etched ones just a little bit better, especially with the matching glass. It really steps them up, in my opinion. Let me just go over this again with you real quick. That's a 16 gauge bottom. You saw me etch them out on the stencils in the salt water electro process. We cut out the 41 chain, weld all that to the bottom here, bring them in, clean them up. Like I say, I'm leaving them, I kind of like them in the natural look right now. So, you know, just going over them with steel wool, a little bit of a brass brush, something like that, clean them up a little bit. Or I will dip them in the muriatic acid to give you a cleaner look. It's completely up to you. But I told you about the good news, and here it is. I have, through the miracle of capitalism, as well as the fact that I've made quite a few of these now, and the process has gotten a whole lot easier than what it was when I first started out, I am able to lower the price on all of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the unfinished, the unetched ones here for, those are going to go for $10. My etched ones are going to go for $15. That's down from $18.99 for the plain. You know, damn near half price, but I was able to find some vendors that were a whole lot cheaper on the chain. I got to tell you that. They really knocked the old guys out of the ballpark, and the chain was really ridiculously expensive, but I got that a lot cheaper. And I also found a steel vendor that I'm getting my steel a little cheaper from right now. And they deliver, so God love them. But if you like what you see, once again, subscribe to my channel. Give me some comments. Tell me how to make these better. Tell me what you want. I'm here for you. That's what I do. I am here for you. But anyhow, I'm going to sell these. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of my beverage. Oh, God. So, I hope you liked what you saw. Tomorrow, not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I may be working on my website. So, I'm hoping to get these up on the website. I'm hoping to get some pictures of my barbecue, looking to get some pictures of my fire pits and some other things up there. So until I get back with you, I hope everything's good in your life. Thanks for watching. Oh, did I mention subscribe? Give me some comments. The website's outdoorfabrications.com. Can't miss it. Very simple. Thank you. See ya.